Welcome back to INC News World. I'm Richie Ferreira coming to you from the INC Media Studios in Anaheim, California, as we continue this week's episode. The Church of Christ continues to see growth in many parts of the world, especially in Canada. And in British Columbia, let's learn how one remote area would be the next place it would reach.
Traveling to Prince Rupert is really exciting. Because of the breathtaking view.
Breathtaking views, and known as the City of Rainbows, Prince Rupert sits as a port city in the province of British Columbia. But even these beautiful sights weren't the main reason for Levy traveling all the way from Vancouver. It would be an event held at the Highliner Hotel and Conference Center, marking a milestone for a group of residents in Prince Rupert.
And most of all po, we want to witness this historical event and a special occasion of the church.
A special occasion of the Church of Christ. Members like Levy gathered together for the inaugural worship service in Prince Rupert, now home to the group worship service of the Church of Christ for residents like Caesar.
Una-una, masaya po kami dahil magkakaroon na po kami ng GWS sa dakong ito, sa Prince Rupert po.
This growth of the Church of Christ here in British Columbia also addresses the need for more worship services to be closer to its members. Some travel 8 to 9 hours to Prince George, the group worship service where Reynaldo is from. But as a Church of Christ member, he understands the importance of moments like this in his life and the blessings that come with it.
Pakiramdam ko po ngayon ay parang pinagpala talaga ako ng Ama. Magaan po ang pakiramdam kasi nakagawa ako ng isang kabanalan, paglilingkod po sa Ama, at nasaksiyan ko po ang pagka-inaugurasyon ng GWS na po ito.
Magkaroon po kami ng Prince Rupert GWS po upang mas mapalapit po sa amin ang aming mga ginagawang pagsamba at makapagpatuloy po kami sa mga masigilang paglilingkod sa ating Panginoong Diyos.
The special gathering was officiated by the supervising minister, Brother Moriel Cadasio, with Church of Christ members traveling as far as Prince George and Vancouver to witness the special occasion, making the ecclesiastical district of British Columbia even more poised for introducing the true faith to others.
This is because of God's grace and mercy. They have been praying and longing to have their group worship service here in this part of the world. And certainly, there will be more people to be called inside the Church of Christ here in Prince Rupert.
The charitable arm of the Iglesia, Cristo, Church of Christ. All this done through the Care for Humanity project.
And just a few weeks ago, the giving of aid made its way also in Prince Rupert through the Care for Humanity project through the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation, the volunteering arm of the Church of Christ in fighting poverty.
This contribution today is, we're always extremely grateful to receive donations. It doesn't happen every day, so we would love to acknowledge the Felix Y. Manolo Foundation. We'd love to acknowledge all of you. Thank you.
Now, because of this growth in Prince Rupert, an oath-taking of newly added officers was held in providing spiritual care and for residents in Prince Rupert.
Kasama ang aking sambahayan, ang mga kapatid po rito na mag-akay upang makarinig ang mga tao dito sa salita ng ating Panginoong Diyos.
They made a solemn promise. They will continue spreading the goodness of our faith. They will participate in the works of propagation.
With this addition in Prince Rupert, whether through giving timely aid to residents or even establishing a new place of worship, the Church of Christ's efforts to bring care continues to progress no matter the distance. Since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, domestic violence cases have increased from 25 to 33% globally. With this increase and finding that assistance was sparse, let's meet one woman who is striving to bridge that gap while receiving some help along the way. Sarah Ariola has the details.
When I looked for help, nobody was there. And then I said, I need to make an organization for those women who do not have a voice, do not have assistance.
Mujeres de Hoy, or Women of Today in English, is a nonprofit organization founded by Myra Todd. Her organization offers assistance to the large yet exceedingly undeserved Hispanic population in the county of Los Angeles. And the central focus of her organization's effort is on an important issue that is often not talked about.
We work with women that have experienced domestic violence.
According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, 1 in 4 women and 1 in 9 men experience severe intimate partner physical violence. For Myra Todd, domestic violence is not merely a statistic.
Mujeres de Hoy for me is very important because I was in domestic violence before. The person that I was leaving, he used to hit me really bad. He used to take my clothes and grab my stuff, put my clothes on the trash can, and also he was telling me that nobody can believe me that I was going through domestic violence. It was horrible.
Not only did Myra have to cope with the abuse itself, she found that the programs offered were severely inadequate, especially to the Hispanic immigrant population in Los Angeles.
It was not too many organizations that they can help a woman in domestic violence, especially when you don't have papers. When you come to this country, you're undocumented. You don't have a voice. That's what I decided to. I do not want to see other women who going through I went through. I decided to have a group and to help people who experience this type of problems.
And Myra did just that, founding Mujeres de Hoy and helping fellow survivors in the process, like Jolieska and Rosea.
Believe me, they help me a lot. It's very hard to find the strength to empower again yourself. I want to say to everybody that I have a way. We have the power, and my organization is to improve the woman to go out of that kind of circumstance in their life.
La organización en realidad ayuda de muchas maneras. Se centra en lo que es la violencia doméstica, pero en realidad ayuda de muchas maneras. Hay personas que, por ejemplo, no tienen una vivienda y Mayra lo que hace es conseguirles dónde quedarse.
Through her organization, Myra continues to help those in the area go through that process of healing. This is why the Ecclesiastical District of Los Angeles County, California volunteers extended their outreach to Mujeres de Hoy as part of the Care for Humanity activity launched in connection with the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation, the charitable arm of the Iglesia Cristo Church of Christ.
This is the first time that we receive our first donation. Very hard to go out and speak to someone and ask for help. I go to people sometimes and I say I have a woman in domestic violence. They don't care. They don't, okay, yes, we're going to call you. But they never call us because sometimes they don't believe you. But thank God because you guys believe in us.
For Myra and her organization, this donation was a big milestone. And Myra was just one of the organizations that the Iglesia Ni Cristo recognized. In total, 5 LA-based nonprofit organizations receive monetary checks.
This donation will support us in our efforts and continue to support.
Some of the projects that we have been working on would be the food insecurities and also provide books to the families to have at home.
This donation is going to help us supply our families with essential items and everything that they need, and it also will help our economic mobility program, and we will help just our whole organization thrive.
It was a pleasant surprise to see the solidarity among the community, especially during the pandemic. So we are very grateful and very appreciative of the Iglesia Ni Cristo for helping out here in Los Angeles and of course all over the world.
In addition to donation checks, members of the community received care packages filled with supplies and canned goods. They were also treated to live entertainment, free food, and even spiritual guidance from the words of God written in the scriptures.
The guests that came, they were really the ones who were in need, and they really could use the help that we were giving today. So for us, Deuteronomy 15:11, do good to those who are in need. The fact that we were able to obey that command of God in a meaningful way means everything.
You don't know how my heart is like bumping. It feels so excited. It feels so wonderful that you guys care about others too, especially a church. I knocked in church before and I haven't received anything. But thank you guys, because you guys care about humanity.
Members of the Church of Christ are constantly reminded to help those in need, whether they are our relatives, neighbors, or countrymen. It's through activities like this launched by the church administration through the FYM Foundation that we are able to fulfill our Christian duty. For when we do this, especially in unity, we give glory to our Almighty God. Sarah Ariola for the Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Keep up with the latest news and inspiring stories of INC News World by hitting the subscribe button to the INC Media YouTube channel.